things quite easily in the end.
And once Portmore are able to keep things narrow, I think that will suit them, especially with the likes of Austin weren't in there.
Irving goes for goal. Austin's header is first up. Austin's header again, winning the second ball.
One would have tasted defeat if the scoreline stands.
What a strike on goal that was. Right-footed from Lester Joseph, the St. Lucian. That one just...
So, be interested to see. And this end always a more difficult one to defend based on the trajectory between.
Header out there by Webster. Webster keeps the ball in but doesn't keep Cavalier's possession. Joseph, whose passing ability has impressed us so far in this fixture, does well to retain possession of the ball. A yellow card comes out here for Joseph.
Well,
yeah, he was losing possession of the ball, and
is it the arm?
Yeah,
I wonder if it's a throw of the left arm from the St. Lucian. It's a bit surprising.
Irving's header is partially getting the danger away.
Goals that he played a part in. He's equal last season. Last season 8 goals, 1 assist.
Yeah.
This season 5 goals, 4 assists.
And that's hitting that one down and almost creating a good scoring chance there for Portmore. Joseph, Mullings, charged down there by Atkins, who's doing a lot of work. Oh, here comes Austin now. What a strike for Portmore. Gawain, Austin back to Joseph. Joseph has some room to work with here. Rosso tries to go between the legs of Webster, unsuccessful. Anderson now goes, well, approaches Austin one-on-one, and Austin stops him. So the veteran wins that battle. Webster challenging for the ball. Joseph flicks the pass inside. Joseph. St. John under a lot of pressure. Joseph again. St. Lucians and Haitians combined.
Actually 2019, the last time we saw more than 1 goal in the fixture.
Wow.
You can see the muscle development.
Yeah.
He's done work in the gym.
Portmore with a threatening free kick from Joseph. James's header. Oh, onto the crossbar the ball goes. Oh, that was St. John, I think, with a left-footed flick toward goal, and Vino Bartlett with a one-handed tip onto the crossbar. Best moment of the match so far for Portmore. Joseph. Webster with a goal only at the Jamaica Premier League level, but if he gets an opportunity internationally, I think he has the scope to get there.
And do you remember?
James. Oh, the cross is threatening.
Distant Perry.
Yes.
Yeah, this was a good ball into the box. I mean, that pass was nice from James. But then look at the delivery, the trajectory of it excellent towards the back.
Recent years. To the near post it goes.
That would be another one.
Yeah.
That corner needed him obviously a lot more aggressive in his play.
Portmore having some difficulty getting this one out of their area. Javon James, Premier League. There's their kick out from goalkeeper Constant.
That was a nice take as well. Lovely control from Lester, from Joseph, Lester Joseph.
Yeah. St. John. Joseph. Rosso. St. John gets away with him, so he was taken off the starting roster, but he was on the starting roster initially for this fixture. Here's Joseph for Portmore. Rosso.
3 games he's played so far in the Premier League. Satchwell.
Under Philip Williams.
And as you mentioned, 6 clean sheets overall, but 5 in their last 6 games.
Yeah.
In fact, the only goal conceded was in their 3-1 win. So it
Goes long here. Ling gets the header out, but only as fast to Joseph. Mullings can't beat King to the ball. Big long kick out here. Good clash here between two teams that have been reasonably solid in Jamaica Premier League football. Portmore champions.
You know he likes those long ranges.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rousseau, we spoke about that talented left foot he has. And there was an example of it. The pace of that alone.
James tries to get close to it, but Ling gets the big clearance upfield. Joseph, challenged from behind by Chanel Thomas, but he prepares to throw, but he does look to be in some pain there. Joseph attempts to kick the ball down toward St. John, who eventually gets the ball. St. John, Sandino St. John, under a lot of pressure from Webster, who does good recovery work. What a strike on goal! Oh, that's a fabulous goal! Emilio Rousseau, 3rd goal of the season. And that was a left-footed strike that had pure class written over it.
Well, we spoke about him scoring goals in open play when he was at the school.
Looking for another. Here's Joseph. St. John, Joseph, St. John, left-footed, and King gets it. Flemings goes for goal.
I'm not sure how much joy, and even though Ronaldo Webster did score with his head, they don't score many headed goals, it must be said.
Yeah.
Cavalier.
James. Portmore 52% ball possession at the moment, so at this stage of the game, just past the hour mark, they marginally had ball possession.
Be a matter of time before they get high up on the table again.
Yeah, the last 2 seasons when Cavalier were champions and 3rd, Portmore failed to make the playoffs, finishing
easily
8th and 10th, not even close to a playoff spot. Webster, dominance.
Christopher Taylor and company.
Yeah.
All were there.
He was a pretty versatile runner as well, 2018, yeah.
Not 2018, that was Casey's year, so it was 2017, either 2017 or 2019.
Yeah. Austin goes forward. That's Gawain Austin. Joseph. Good pass. Fleming's left-footed cross. Walid has already had 2 Man of the Match awards.
Yeah.
Young.
But Rudolph Austin has switched positions. He's come out of the back line totally. He's now playing as a centre forward.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Maybe trying to out-muscle some of the defenders.
Okelo doing some work on the right side there, but tumbles over. Here. Which they've got. Coming up, a big clash between Arnett Gardens and Dunbeholden.
The fact that we didn't think he was match fit.
Yeah.
Chanel Thomas, he hasn't played much football, and yeah, I think he's going to have to come off here. Yeah, the second half he's been pretty quiet. I mean, yeah, he did concede, but
yeah,
he didn't have a say, really.
Rousseau. Joseph. Cavalier playing with a lot of energy. They want to protect the advantage they have, which I guess is an indication that Portmore's offense is working, or working hard. Has he won a corner here?